Hello guys, I'm back with another video. This new video will be to talk about the program I did that helped me get into my early decision school, Williams College. This program is called Misongi. It means mathematics in the Bassa. So this program is trying to help high achieving students get into the best universities of the world, thereby increasing the percentage of Cameroonians in the world's best universities. This is the aim of Mrs. Veronique Hop Hop. Mrs. Veronique Hop Hop is the founder of Global Sugar Cameroon, the founder of Misongi, and future intervenant in Davis. I'll tell you later on what Davis is. Yeah, so that word is Misongi. Misongi it happens in, I think, 4 steps. The first step is that you will be applying to Misongi through a form that will be given to you by Ms. Veronique after she's come to your school, or maybe you have contacted her because you were informed of it by somebody, or you were, or maybe you were recommended by a former Misongi scholar. Okay, yeah. Then you will have to fill the form, and then your form will be you will have to give back the form, like submit the form, and from there maybe or maybe not you will be choosing to be a Misongi scholar. Like say you get accepted into Misongi, and 1 week later, like after GCS ended, 1 week later, you will go to uh, Yaoundé, where Miss Veronique will host the boot camp. The boot camp will be hosted at the Solomon Tandem Muna Foundation. Very warm and cozy place, very comfortable. Like if you get into the Zombie, of course. Uh, there you will meet Miss Veronique. You will meet Mr. Dika, which is the director manager of the Solomon Tandem Muna Foundation, and he may even give you a tour. He may give you a tour around the place, a tour around the museum of the Bolsa Montana Foundation. Who will surely, who will surely, and yeah, you'll meet him. And yeah, so there now you will be introduced to the College Access Program. When I mean introduced to the College Access Program, I already said it in my former video. College is not College Access Program. It is College Access Program to the U.S. It's not something we Cameroonians are acquainted with. Like we don't know it that much. Of course, it requires your grades. It requires your extracurriculars. But you have to know. But it also requires to articulate who you are onto paper, to define yourself in in a way that is appealing and unique, because you know everybody's unique. And so yeah, it requires all of that. So it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, especially for us Africans or as Cameroonians. We are not taught how to talk about ourselves, like retrospect on who we are. Yeah. So there you will be taught that you'll be introduced to the financial aid process, and you'll be introduced to everything that concerns college accessing actually as a whole. Mrs. Veronique will schedule information sessions with the different schools, with the different admission officers of different schools, just so you show them you're interested in your school, that you've done your research in your school, and that you want to get into the school, right? And for them to see you and to know that you're an interesting and intelligent person and unique at that. So yeah, I also met with a woman who was admitted into Harvard, a woman who was admitted into Harvard, but she decided to go to UC Berkeley. So just so we know that, yeah, that people go into those schools and can reject them. And like you must choose your school not that any school is known for a name, but you should make proper research about the school, just so the school really fits you, because you'll be spending 4 years there away from your family, and it may or can get lonely. So you should get into a school because you've made your research and that it is where you want to belong for 4 years, you know. So Mrs. Veronica will make sure that you make that choice right too. So you go, you will do a good, you will do hiking. That thing almost killed me. But anyway, you may see in this video. uh, Sustainable Development Goals. We participated in the conference organized by Global Shaper Cameroon about the fourth IR revolution. Where is Cameroon compared to the fourth IR revolution as long as in relation to education, in relation to infrastructure? Where are we, and how can we get there if we are actually late? And I think we are. So yeah, it was really great because as a young Cameroonian, most of what I know is from abroad because yeah, you know, internet, you don't usually watch things from your country. But or even if you see, it's usually only on magazines online or on magazines. You know, you don't see this for real. But when you see that there are actually young people who are working to make a change in your country, and that there are people that are ready to back them up, it's inspiring. No, I mean it's inspiring, and it shows that there's hope. Like me, I always thought that because in my community, that's where I live, people are either francophone or anglophone. They're not very bilingual, you know. So yeah, I never thought people were bilingual. But in that conference, in those two conferences, that is the UN Nation and the one organized by Global Shaper Cameroon, people were starting their phrases in French and ending them in English. And the whole room was understanding what was going on, and I was like, oh, so there's this amount of bilingual people in Cameroon, and it was so satisfying that we're actually going somewhere and that people are actually working. So, your mentors! Oh, of course, mentorship was one of the best experiences for me throughout Misongi because I met my mentor, and my mentor is the best. She's the best. Like, I mean, seriously, she's the best. My mentor, the only thing I can tell you is that she was from Uganda and she loved K dramas. So, we were meant to be. Yeah. So, yeah. Your mentors will be there to guide you. They will be there to tell you whether what you're doing is right or what you're doing is wrong. They may be there. You may even just want to ask them a counsel, or you may just even chit chat. In the case with my mentor, we chatted a lot, most of the time about K-dramas. So really doesn't have to know. So we talked a lot about K-dramas, and of course about the application process that she's there to. He or she is there to guide you, to help you, to understand you, to tell you, to give you advices, to counsel you. And my mentor did that fine, in addition to all the talks we had, the discussions we had my ideas, Gangnam Beauty or the beauty inside. So yeah, we in between those two we walked both paths. So yeah, your mentor will guide you. Like the mentor of mentors is those. So yeah. So and yeah, you meet Genesis. Oh, I almost forgot. You meet Genesis. He's a former student from. He's a former Misongi scholar, and he will help you too. Yeah, with the process, with your questions. Do you have any questions with the essays? He'll guide you to. Yeah. Mhm. He's cool. Yeah, and yeah, you just see he's a MasterCard Foundation scholar. So if you don't know what MasterCard Foundation scholarship is, you can check it out. You can check it out. So yeah, Yeah, and yeah, that's the most important. That's all for the boot camp. So yeah, that's all for the boot camp. After the boot camp, you will go back home. When you will go home, you have to study for your SAT and SAT 2s, at least two. You will have to write your essays, your supplementals, your personal statements, work with your mentor, and do whatever else thing you have to do. That is looking at the application process. You will do some volunteering if you haven't done yet. You will definitely do it. You will yeah, you will do some. You will connect with schools. Connecting with schools is very important. What did I mean by connect with schools? That is, you're going to connect with admissions officers, thank them for the information session, tell them you're going to talk with them, and after the boot camp is the right moment to talk with them. You're going to ask them questions about the school, relevant questions which showcase your intelligence and your interest in their school. You're going to maybe talk with a student from that school. Yeah, that's most of what you're going to do after the application, after throughout the 6 months. That is studying for your SAT and SAT tools, volunteering, writing your personal statement, writing your supplementals, connecting with the different schools, and you may be applying to about 10 schools. So yeah, you'll be connecting with a lot of them. Uh, yeah, you'll be connecting with a lot of them. So if you think you're going to spend this year idling or the rest of the year idling around after your GCE, you're making a fool of yourself. So yeah, yeah, she by then she may have gone to your schools, and she'll bring you back this brochure. Williams, we are Williams. Oh, we are Williams. Students provide 2018-2019. So we are, yeah, the Williams. So Williams, 2,186 of us. 49 female, 51 male. And there are 92% US students and 8% international students. If you can see, let me see. International students, it means students that are not from the USA, and that means the rest of the world. Yeah, Africa, Europe, South America, North America, and yeah, Saudi Arabia. And when you do about 8%, 2,186, that gives you about 160 and something. So yeah, 160 students from the rest of the world. And I was in, guys. It's not this year, but I think it's approximately the same number. So yeah. 74 languages. 74 languages spoken and campus. So I think next time will be 60, 75, since I'll be adding Baham to it. Yeah, I'll be adding Baham to it. Yeah. So what is it? 90 countries. 90, you can see 90. Oh my god. 90 countries. Oh, you see like 60, but it's 90 countries. Sorry. And my favorite part of all, the financial aid. My favorite part. One of the reasons why I love the room so much. We meet 100% of the demonstrated need of every admitted student every year. And then we go still further, covering the cost of travel, study away, and personal expenses. Books, lab and art supplies, and music lessons are also free for all students receiving financial aid. I'm going to become a singer, guys. I'm going to become a singer. They give me free music lessons. Okay. Half of all students receive financial aid from Williams. That means 1,000 about. 17% of them pay nothing. Let's say 17 of that half. That's about 170 students. Williams. Mhm. That is. Uh, yeah. When you do half, I don't know if it's half of 2,000, but let's say it's half of 2,000. That's about 1,000, 1,093. Let's see, yeah. 1,093 students. When you do about 17% of that 1,093 students, 17%, we have something like 170 or 80 something. Williams school fee, 70% of them pay nothing. Williams school fee is around 40 million FCA, 42 million FCA. And when you do that 40 million times 170 people who pay nothing, you understand that it's not a small school. Williams has one of the most generous financial aid programs in the country, and I can testify. My financial aid was quite generous. No, it was very generous actually. It was amazing. I'm shocked. Yeah. So, yeah. So, whatever school you're going to, if you get into the Misongi program, whatever school you're going to have as early decision or in your school list, you may get one of these brochures from school, and just to have a better understanding of your school and to know how the former batch look like. Will the batch you're entering look the same or anything? Have any question? Anything you want to know more? Anything I've not elaborated on enough? Down in the comments. Like, subscribe.